I grew up in a middle class family, very tight. We were kind of like a tribe. Very strict Catholic household, church on Sunday, Wednesday, Monday. And basically, I had a normal upbringing, very happy childhood. When I got out of high school, I went to University of Houston where I majored in biology. Then I left and started working. Worked for 30 years, and I think I've had maybe 4 jobs. I was in the top of my department, and in every job I ever was at, I was always the best. And I don't mean I'm not, I just was, I was good. And then when I was 44, I had my stroke. I blacked out for about 3 days. I don't remember a thing. And then I slowly began to wake up, and I had so much chest pains. And I thought to myself, I've had a silent stroke. I know I have. That's where my memory started to go a lot. I was a very shy person. I mean, you'd say boo, and I'd run in the corner, and now I became extremely confrontational. I lost the ability to spell and to write. I kept getting lost. I couldn't remember how to get to my job. The owner of the company decided to close shop because we were a very small company. So basically, I had like 2 weeks' notice that I had no job at all. I had a home in Richmond, Texas. I had it there for well over a decade, and I maintained it on my own. It was beautiful, and it was almost paid for. But then I'd never planned on getting sick. We never do. I had my apartment after I lost my house. With my memory, I couldn't sustain a job. And that's when I ended up like I am today. I must have called 50 shelters trying to find somewhere I could stay for a while so I figure out what's going on. But there was nothing available, absolutely nothing, unless you were a drug addict or an alcoholic, which I am not. When I was still at the Salvation Army, they said, you're not even the first 300. So I would have a long time to wait. And I thought, I don't know if I can survive the streets that long. But you do what you gotta do. Periodically, as I moved, I began to lose things because I didn't have anywhere to put them. Basically, all I had was a backpack of all my worldly belongings. I had no idea where I was going. I'm serious. You know when you're homeless, when you look scrounging for a cardboard box and you're walking across Main Street with it, trying to find a spot where you can lay your head. The thought of not knowing where your next meal is coming from, that's pretty bad. And the way that people look at the homeless, it's really bad because people are quick to be judgmental. Like, she ended up in this situation because she's lazy, she doesn't like to work, or she's a drug addict or an alcoholic. I am neither of those things. I ended up wandering downtown, not knowing how I got there or where I was or what my name was. But I asked around a lot. I said, where do you go where it's safe? Then one day in January, I think this was the second year, suddenly I went from what would be 500 up to number 2. I can't tell you what the feeling that it was. I said, we think we can get you in probably in a week or 2. And I couldn't believe it. And I thought, you know what, my birthday is on March the 1st. I hope I get it on my birthday. It'll be a wonderful birthday gift. And, and sure enough, I remember walking in thinking, oh, okay. I grew up around here. I was baptized at this Catholic church, got my first communion there, and I was back. I signed my paperwork and she gave me my keys. And then she showed me my apartment. And I said, God Almighty, this is really mine.